राम राम हरे हरे,
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे,
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे,
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे,
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे,
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे,
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे,
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे,
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी, जय गोपी जन वल्लभ राम हरे राम गिरिवरधारी,
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज विहारी, जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी,
जय राधा Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama
जय गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी
जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज विहारी जय गोपी जन
जय राधा माधवम जय कुंज बिहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी
जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज विहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्णा
Ram, Hare Rama.
Hare Krishna. A very warm welcome to all of you for today's session on the Srimad Bhagavatam. We'll start our session with the prayers. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेष्वभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवति उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी. So we discussed in our previous session, Bhagwan Kapil, he's been asked some very important questions by Mother Devahuti. Mother Devahuti, she asked about the Prakriti and Purusha. Prakriti and Purusha means she asked about how a living entity gets liberated from this material nature. Because she gave her argument also that material nature and living entity, they are always related to each other. So how is it that a living entity can transcend this material nature? Will material nature allow that? So all these different inquiries were made by Mother Devahuti. Now today we'll begin to see what are the descriptions and answers are given by Bhagwan Kapil to Mother Devahuti regarding these subject matters which was asked by Mother Devahuti. So these answers form the basis of bhakti, because we discussed in the previous session that without bhakti, plain knowledge or plain any other process except bhakti does not have the capacity to liberate a living entity. Living entity can be liberated only by performing bhakti. So these answers which are given by Bhagwan Kapil in response to the questions asked by Mother Devahuti form the basis of Bhakti Yoga. So we'll begin our discussion today with text 21, Shloka number 21 of the 27th chapter of the third canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Animitta Nimittena Swadharmenamalatmana Tivrayamai Bhaktiacha Shruta Sambritayachiram. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Animitta Nimittena Swadharmenamalatmana Tivrayamai Bhaktiacha Shruta Sambritayachiram. Translation: The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, one can get liberation by seriously discharging devotional service unto me and thereby hearing for a long time about me or from me. By thus executing one's prescribed duties, there will be no reaction and one will be freed from the contamination of matter. Now you see, just By explaining about the process of liberation, Bhagavan Kapil has explained the process of Bhakti Yoga also. You see, what is he saying? That Shri Bhagavan Vacha, so Bhagavan Kapil is saying that Animitta Nimittena, Animitta. Nimitta means uh, cause, or Nimitta also means an agent or a personality who works on behalf of some other personality. Or Nimitta also means an instrument. So Animitta means no cause or no reason. Nimittena means lot of reasons. So here in this shloka, Bhagavan Kapil is saying, Animitta Nimittena. Swadharmena avala atmana. So whether a person thinks himself to be the instrument, or he does not think himself to be the instrument, but Swadharmena amal atmana. But if one performs Swadharma, this is very important, you see, Swadharma. Swadharma amal atmana. So we have discussed in the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam what is the meaning of dharma, or what is the meaning of swadharma. Dharma swanushtita punsa vishwaksena kathasu yah notpadyed yadiratim shrama eva hi kevalam. So dharma swanushtita. Dharma swanushtita. You see, the word which is used is dharma swanushtita. That means swadharma. Dharma swanushtita means the highest swadharma, or the highest action, or the highest dharma of the living entity. Because as we know that our Vedic society was divided into 4 varnas and 4 ashramas. Which are the 4 varnas? So the 4 varnas are Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. Brahmana means intellectual class. Kshatriya means warrior class, those who fight for dharma. Then Vaishya means mercantile community, business community. And Shudra means labor class or paid workers. Okay. So each varna, that means Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya or Shudra, they had their own prescribed duties. Like the prescribed duty for a Brahmana was to glorify Hari, glorify Krishna and lead a very simple life. The duty of a Kshatriya was to protect dharma, to protect religious principles. And the duty of a Vaishya, of a Shudra, or the 4th category, the duty was to give assistance to the upper 3 varnas, or the other three varnas by becoming their paid workers or salaried workers. So now here, Bhagavan Kapil is saying that animitta nimittina, a person should, whether a person is acting as an instrument or not as an instrument, that means whether he is attached to the fruits of his work or unattached to the fruits of his work, whether he is acting with detachment or with attachment, it does not matter till you see Swadharmen Amalatmana. Amal Atmana. Amal means pure, pure, and Atmana means internally. So if a person is acting with extreme purity, if a person is acting with pure mind and intelligence, and he is perfectly executing his swadharma. So we were discussing about swadharma, that there are 4 varnas in varnashram in Vedic society, and prescribed duties were given to everyone: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. But it is also mentioned, although prescribed duties were given to Brahmanas, Kshatriyas, Vaishya, Shudras, all of them, all classes, okay, but it is mentioned very clearly that dharma swanushtita punsam vishwaksena kathasu yah नोत्पाद यदि यदि रतिम श्रम एव हि केवलम अतः पुंभिर द्विज श्रेष्ठ वर्णाश्रम विभागशः स्वनुष्ठितस्य धर्मस्य संसिद्धिर हरितोषणम. You see, this swanushtita word comes in the earlier shloka also and in this shloka also. So what does it mean? That swanushtita, that means swadharma, whether it is for a brahmana, whether it is for a kshatriya or a vaishya or a shudra, swadharma means his dharma, his activity, his prescribed activity according to Vedic scriptures. Right? But it is mentioned that the purpose of every work performed by every person during Varnashram was Hari Toshanam, to please Hari, to please Krishna. That was the only goal. That was the only goal of a Varnashram. The society was divided into 4 orders. And the purpose of all 4 orders was to satisfy Krishna ultimately. So Sansiddhir Hari Toshanam. The whole purpose of Varnashram is pleasure of Hari. So Brahmana, why is he working? To please Krishna. Kshatriya, his duty is to protect Dharma, so he is also pleasing Krishna. A Vaishya, because he is engaged in performing work, or he is engaged in different kinds of businesses so that he can develop good income. He can do some business so that he can generate good income, and that income is used for propagation of dharma for Krishna. Brahmana, he is directly engaged in service of Krishna. Kshatriya, he protects Brahmanas and dharma. Vaishyas, they engage in business to generate wealth for the Varnashram. And Shudras, they are even lower than class. So Shudras are considered to be the lowest amongst the four varnashram, amongst the four varnas. Lowest not because of their action or activity, no. Lowest because of their intelligence. Because their intelligence is lowest, that's why they are given position of a Shudra. So what are the activities of a Shudra? To support the other three class. So Brahmanas are working for Krishna, Kshatriyas are working for Krishna, Vaishyas are also working for Krishna. So automatically Shudra will help the other three class. He will also work for Krishna only. Isn't it? So in all respects, Varnashram means in all respects, a living entity used to be engaged in activities which will ultimately be for the satisfaction of Krishna. So that is the meaning of Swadharmena Amal Atmana. That's what Bhagwan Kapil is saying here. That whether a person is fruitive or non-fruitive, it does not matter. If he is acting with purity, with pure mind and intelligence, if he is engaging in Swadharma, whatever action he has to perform, if he is acting for Swadharma, then Tivraya Mai Bhakteyacha, then very quickly, Tivra means intense. So intense and serious. So intense and serious. My bhaktya, bhakti unto me. Bhagwan Kapil is saying that a person, if he does that, if he performs his prescribed duties perfectly with purity, then whatever he may be, that person, he may be a materialist or he may be a spiritualist, whatever he may be. He may be spiritually inclined, he may be materially inclined, he may be working for fruitive result or he may not be working for fruitive result. It does not matter. If he is performing his prescribed duties perfectly, then what will happen? Tivraya my bhakti cha, very quickly he will attain my bhakti. Tivraya means very quickly he will attain my bhakti and Shruta Sambhritya Yachiram. He will attain my bhakti after he has Shruta. Shruta means to hear about me. Shruta means to hear. So hear about whom? Hear about Krishna. So that's what Krishna is studying. That hearing about me, hearing about Krishna. So this is the process of bhakti. Whatever action a person may do, but the goal should be to satisfy Krishna. Just like we discussed Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, although they were different in terms of their characteristic behavior or whatever it may be, but because every living entity is engaged in his prescribed duty and the prescribed duty is meant to please Krishna, so all of them will advance in Krishna very quickly, very fast, and in a very short time he will become a pure devotee of Krishna. So, the questions which were asked by Mother Devahuti in the previous chapters we discussed, all those questions are answered simply by this one statement of Bhagwan Kapil. So you see, that's why we emphasize so much on Shruti. Because you see, that's what Bhagwan Kapil is saying here. Shruta Sambhritayat Chiram. So devotional service, bhakti begins by Shravanam, Shruti. Shruti from whom? Shruti from the spiritual master. So when we hear from the spiritual master, our devotional life begins. And once devotional service begins, once a person starts to engage in loving devotional service to Krishna, he starts developing higher taste. So once a person starts developing higher taste, his taste for material sense gratification and material so-called relationships will gradually dwindle. And because he has developed higher taste and taste for material things are dwindling, he rises above the three modes of material nature. That is the process to rise above the three modes of material nature. For example, a lotus flower. A lotus flower is maybe present in the most dirty water, but water flower does not get affected by that dirty water. Similarly, a pure devotee of Krishna may act to fulfill the desires of Krishna. So, a pure devotee who has developed higher taste, who has engaged in devotional service to Krishna, who is always engaged in devotional service to Krishna, even though it may look like he is acting materially, but he never gets affected by any material beauty because of his higher taste. So Bhagwan Kapil is very clear about the process of bhakti, which is to develop higher taste. And it begins by Shruta. You see, Shruta Samhritaya Chiram. Very quickly, a person must start hearing Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam from bona fide spiritual master. So the ultimate goal of human life is Hari Toshanam, to please Hari. Although a person may be a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya or Shudra, but these are bodily designations. Ultimately, who are they? They are all part and parcel of Krishna. So Bhakti Yoga is meant to be practiced by everyone, irrespective of whether that person is a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya or Shudra. So that's what we are seeing here. Those who are new to the channel can subscribe, or if you can like, comment, share. We'll stop here. We'll continue our discussion in the next session. Some more aspects about Bhakti by Bhagwan Kapil. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.